What's up, YouTube? So, I'm going on my lunch right now. Well, yeah, break now. Oh, there's a fly that just went into my car. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. But, oh shoot, I forgot to freaking clock out. I'm still next to the building. I can clock out on my phone, but like, you gotta be close to the building though. Alright, give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. So, I had to like drive my car next to the building so I can like clock out. But anyways, also when I do my introduction, I do want to say, hey guys, or you know, instead of saying YouTube, like I'm trying to build a community, like you know. So, but this video, I do want to talk about mental health. I feel like that's really important to me, and I feel like I need to talk about that on my channel, because that's something that's been part of my life since back in the day, you know what I'm saying, like middle school days. So yeah, and I feel like if I talk about this, you know, I feel like I'll help people with mental health, or you know, anybody can relate to me and they don't really feel alone in this or whatever. So in middle school, I struggled with depression and anxiety for a really long time, and I still do. And it kind of, I didn't really know what it was at first. And that first feeling was probably depression. And things were going well in my life, and I would still feel that way. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things have happened in the past, when I was around that age, around middle school, of course. Being bullied, being treated poorly, being the outcast. I've always been the outcast. And I'm 27 years old now, so I still feel that way. And as I'm developing and growing into the person that I am, I just kind of accepted the fact that I'm an outcast, that I don't really fit with people or groups. I don't really have a lot of friends. And I kind of accepted that now. But back to middle school. Yeah, when I was going through like a depressive episode, like my mom, my dad, I love my mom and my dad, so, but I feel like they didn't really understand why I was feeling anxiety and depression. Because they're like, dude, why do you feel that way? I don't know, Mom, I don't know. Like, we have given you everything. You have this, you have that, you have this, and it's like, that made me more depressed and more anxious, because it's like, I'm not ungrateful. I'm not like an ungrateful person. So yeah, it's just kind of difficult. Sorry, I'm eating right now because I'm on break, but so it would make me more depressed. It would make me more anxious, because like I'm on one ear I'm hearing that, like, why are you feeling this way if you have X, Y, and Z. So I know how it feels to cope with these emotions, kind of like by yourself, but also with, of course, a therapist if you have one. And if you don't, that's even more difficult. Now you have to find ways to not be so depressed, not be so anxious all the time. But like, you're not alone. A lot of people go through even worse, like, mental disabilities. How I cope with them was either like journaling or talking to someone that really connects with me, exercising. But I mean, you don't want to hear exercising because you barely even want to get out of bed. So, but that's one of the ways. Like, if you have the strength to like get out of bed and go to the gym, I commend you, bro. Like, that's the hardest thing, and I've been in those shoes. Like, still am trying to go to the gym, trying to be healthy, trying to do all this while you're struggling mentally. It's really hard. But once you do it, go to the gym, you kind of feel a little bit better. So I am gonna go back on anxiety medicine. Another thing, don't feel ashamed to get help. Don't feel ashamed to be on medication. Like, that's okay. I used to be ashamed, not gonna lie. Used to be very ashamed of being on medication because I felt kind of weak, I guess. But if that's what's gonna slow your thoughts down, keep you alive, like, why not? It's just like a person with diabetes or is diabetic, they have to take their insulin, they have to take medication. It's just like the same thing with mental health. Like, so I feel like it was really important for me to talk about this on my channel, like, off the bat, because I know there's people struggling out there that are silent and don't want to talk about their problems or their emotions because they feel either not heard or feel weak or whatever, like, or not. So, yeah. If you came this far, thank you for watching. I do want to talk more about my stories in the past, mental health, because that's really important to me. And I want to grow a community that do feel like they're outcasts, do feel like they're at a place. I just want to feel like this channel is gonna feel like a family, like we all get each other, we all understand each other. So and I'm gonna build that, and I want to build that. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time.